Hi, I'm Bill Diesslin with Environmental Health and Safety. In our last video, we gave you some ideas on how you can conserve energy in your office. Now I'd like to give you some ideas on how you can conserve energy in other places in your workplace. All of us like to have coffee. I know I don't like to start my day without some coffee, but take a look at this coffee maker. If you feel it, again, it's warm. And that's because this type of coffee maker actually has a reservoir of hot water in it. And when you go home for the evening or the weekend, this device keeps using electricity to keep that water hot. And it can cost about $36 a year just for this device to make coffee, even though you're only using it in the mornings 5 days a week. Now if you come over here, I have another coffee maker. This one is just your regular drip coffee maker, and it has an on-off and it has an auto-off that if you leave it long enough, it'll shut itself down. This coffee maker makes great coffee just like the other one, but it uses about 1/3 of the energy as the other one. Okay, here's a microwave oven. We've got these things all over campus. This microwave oven, when it's operating, is using about 800 watts of energy. But if you think about it, it's probably only working maybe 30 minutes a day. 5 minutes for different individuals to use it. The rest of the time, it's just sitting here waiting for you to use it. And when it's just resting like that in standby mode, it's only using about 3 watts of energy. But there's a very long time that it's sitting there drawing those 3 watts. There's over 1/2 million minutes in a year where this thing is going to be just using energy even though it's not cooking anything. If you add it all together, wholly 25% of the energy that this microwave uses in a year is just sitting there waiting for the next time that you use it. So a microwave oven is definitely an opportunity that we may want to consider putting a switch to it that we can turn it off. Here's another really easy energy saving tip. This is a transformer for recharging a cell phone, and if you feel it, it's warm. And if you can feel that warmth, you know that it's using electricity. It could be as simple as just pulling it out and unplugging it when you're not using it. But if this is in a spot where it's really difficult to reach to plug and unplug, what you can do is you can get a little plug switch like this. This device will cost you no more than $3 or $4, and you can see it's just for plugging into the wall, and it has an on-off switch. Just plug that in the wall, plug your device into it, and whenever you want to turn it on or off, you can just lean over there and give it a switch. By now you've heard a lot about compact fluorescent lamps, but let me just give you an example of the potential energy savings that these devices offer us. These 3 lights originally had 90-watt incandescent lamps. Together, that was 270 watts. Now, we took those out and replaced those with 13-watt compact fluorescent lamps. Before, when they were incandescent, it would take less than 4 hours for us to use a kilowatt hour of energy. Now, with that same kilowatt hour, we can run these lamps for almost 26 hours. You're probably wondering what kind of results you can expect from doing energy conservation in your building. We've been doing energy conservation in environmental health and safety for about 90 days, and we already have measurable results. Take a look at this graph. This blue line shows the 36-month average of energy consumption in this building. And you can see that starting in August, when we started our energy conservation, we've already starting to show a reduction in that. That red line below is our goal. When the blue line crosses the red line, we'll have reduced our monthly use of electricity by 10% in the building. And so far, we've spent no money doing this. This is all just modifications of how we run the building and how we do our daily jobs. Well, these are just some of the tips that you can use to save energy in your workspace here at Iowa State University right now. And I would suggest that maybe even try some of these at home. Whether you're trying to save the environment or whether you're trying to save a little bit of green, do these things together and we can truly live green.